Hello, welcome back. So today we've got new coins from the Royal Mint. I'm very excited to get into this one. It's a coin I've been hotly anticipating and cannot wait to get my hands onto. We'll move these out of the way momentarily. So this is the first of this year's dinosaurs. So last year we had 3 dinosaur 50p's, starting off with Megalosaurus, moving on to the second one, which is the Iguanodon, and then finally we had the Hylaeosaurus, which is my favourite out of the 3. I think it's a really cool coin design. These are the coloured silver proofs. They came in coloured, non-coloured silver proofs and coloured and non-coloured bunks as well, which, yes, expensive time of year when dinosaurs come out, but I've got them all here to have a look at. So we'll start with the first one, as opposed to starting with the second one. We have got, right, how do you say this? Temnodontosaurus. Temnodontosaurus. This year's dinosaurs are a little bit harder to pronounce than last year's. All 3 discovered this year by Mary Anning, which is quite cool. The Great British Discovery. It's a beautiful design, the pack. I really like it. Well, there's this back to front. Normally the seal is on the back of the pack. Interesting. Because then you got a clear like this front of the pack. I haven't taken it out to flip it around or anything, but there we go. Oh, there's no blurb either. So it's 50p, Jodie Clark and Robert Nichols, who I believe designed the other 3 dinosaur 50p's we had last year. But no, beautiful packaging. I really like that. Very snazzy. So yes, the non-coloured bunk, base metal bunk, gets my thumbs up. It's a very cool design. I think the 2021 3 dinosaurs are going to be amazing. I think they're very cool designs. A little bit harder to pronounce, I hasten to add, but moving on, we then have what should be, he says, this is the coloured bunk. So, augmented reality enhanced. There we go. But there we go. Very cool. I love the colours on it. And again, look, see, look. Seal is on the back. Anyway. In conjunction with the Natural History Museum as well. But no, that is really cool. Now these coins, again, I don't think they're going to go into circulation, same as 2020s. But no, they are very neat. Again, I think the colour is a bit nicer, gives more definition to the design. But the base metal one is pretty cool too, so I'm not going to complain about that. And I think obviously you got the fossil here, and then they thought the design of the dinosaur was actually what the dinosaur actually looked like. Yeah, but no, very cool. No more information on this one, but no, they're neat. Very cool additions to my collection. We then have the boxes. Right, let's get into them. First one. Shove these out of the way. Get into the second one as well. Take that out, we don't need that. Sling it off to the side. I know I say it all the time, but the Royal Mint, they're doing a much better job at their packaging of coins in recent times. I'm a fan of the extra packaging to keep the coins from bumping around, being damaged in transit. Okay. So, 2 different silver proofs, because one's coloured and one's not coloured. I think this is going to be the uncoloured one. So, it's beautiful colour, isn't it? That lovely, deep, rich blue there. We've got some information in the back here. It says, Mary Anning is one of Britain's greatest fossil hunters. The fossil reptile she unearthed laid the foundations for our understanding of the mighty creatures that once ruled the seas and skies, starting with Temnodontosaurus, a huge marine predator. The Mary Anning collection celebrates her remarkable discoveries. Very cool. So yeah, I've got a bit of more information on this one than we did on the bunks. Surprising the bunks didn't have that little bit of blurb on it. Normally they do. They seem to be stripping out the information on bunks, which is a shame. We've got a bit of bump. We'll have a quick flick through. And I'll try my little face camera. I don't know if that's going to get in the way, but I'll try it not to. Oh, so is this the fossil specimen? Very cool. Oh, what's that? Ichthyosaur. Ichthyosaur were marine reptiles that lived roaming warm seas that once covered much of southern Britain. They were skillful hunters of fish and squid. There we go. Look quite similar, doesn't it? Now we have Temnodontosaurus. Is it on the land? That image shows it on the land. Very weird. Odd creature, isn't it? Maybe that's what they originally thought they were like prior to further discovery, I guess. Don't know. Rarely acknowledged. So this is Mary Anning. Discoverer of many dinosaur fossils, that would appear. At least she's got 3 coming this year. Ah, here we go. The design of the designer. So the coin was designed by renowned paleo artist Robert Nichols. Oh. He's been creating an anatomically accurate reconstructions of natural history specimens from museums and universities around the world for more than 20 years. His work's been published in more than 40 books and has produced work for broadcasters including the BBC and National Geographic. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Let's try and see if we can read this. Handwriting. I was honoured to create this coin commemorating the legendary fossil hunter Mary Anning. I chose to illustrate Temnodontosaurus with subtle counter-coloration to help it hide in the depths of the Jurassic seas to ambush its prey. To the left of a brittle star named something or other, and to the right is a generic pinnote compound fern. There we go. What did they say? Brilliant star named Paleosim. We'll keep an eye on that for the silver proof then. Here we go. First silver. Very cool, isn't it? Oh, so is this the star? Don't know. But that's lovely, isn't it? Wonderful. It looks like there's little like ripples as well. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Is it supposed to be like that? Surely it is. Ripples of the sea, maybe. Was that on the bunk? Wherever I put it. There's the bunk. No. Oh, slightly, I guess. Yeah, it is there. It's just more pronounced on the silver. That's pretty neat. 2021, obviously. Bit of schmutz on the casing, but it's fine. As long as it's not on the coin, that's what we want to see. Keeping an eye on my coins because, unfortunately, some more recent releases, the silver proofs have started toning, which I'm not too impressed about. We've then got number 1011. That's not particularly high. Oh, out of a maximum vintage of 3010. So yeah, about a third of the way through the set. I don't know if they're all sold out yet or not. I haven't checked back, to be fair, but no, very happy with that. Right, pop that off to the side for a moment, and then we've got this is the one I really want to see. So different kind of packaging for this one. It's nice that it matches last year's one, so it's going to go on the shelf just behind my head here. That's where my dinosaurs were last year. I figured that out after the video. That is not a problem for me today. It comes in this cool Perspex box. I like these boxes that have got things on it. I think if I was to display them, they would look lovely, but they sit in their boxes away from direct sunlight. Right, this comes apart, and then we've got the coin there. That is lovely, isn't it? So yeah, I believe these lines are ripples. That's an intention. But no, very cool, isn't it? In 2021. Very, very cool. Happy with that. The bump in this book I think is going to be the same as the previous book. We've got number 1024 of the coloured 50p silverproof coloured coin. Again, maximum. Oh, maximum. This is higher. 7,410. Ah. I can't recall if the mintage was different for last year's dinosaurs, whether the coloured ones were more popular, maybe that they've minted more than the base metal ones. Interesting. But no, very neat. Let's just compare coloured and non-coloured and see if we think the same we did last year. they're not the base metal silver is still very, very nice, but I am probably leaning towards the coloured one being my favourite. Again, hopefully not a sign of too many things to come in the next year in terms of releasing coloured and non-coloured bunks and silvers. Thankfully, with the Winnie the Poohs, it was just the bunks that came in coloured and non-coloured. So I'm hoping, because otherwise it gets very, very expensive for idiots like me that have to have everything. But no, a very, very cool coin, one that I'm very happy with, and excited to see what later in the year brings us in terms of the next two dinosaurs. But no, very good. Is this our first 50p of 2021? Other than the ones that came in the annual sets, I think it might be. But yeah, plenty still to come this year. We've still got 3 Winnie the Poohs, the 50p that was in the... Was there a 50p in the annual set? Yeah, John Logie Baird and Sir Walter Scott. No, I think he was a £2, wasn't he? Oh, my brain is frazzled. I can't think off the offhand now. But no, so base metal bunk versus silverproof. I think the silverproof is a bit nicer in terms of the frosting of this, but the bunk one is still very, very nice. Coloured ones, I think it doesn't really make too much of an impact with the silver and the bunk coloured ones, because the colour looks lovely, although the crispness of these designs are a little bit more pronounced on the silverproof. But no, these are lovely, lovely coins. I'm very impressed with them. I don't mind shelling out the extra to get the different variants of these. I think are very, very cool. But let me know down in the comments what's your preference in terms of the coloured and non-coloured coins. I'm always interested to know what you guys are thinking. Are you looking forward to the next dinosaurs, and what dinosaurs have you bought already? Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.